Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday. I'll move my chat again. Audrey is not with us today. There we go. All right. There. Cool. Hey, Jen, Alex, Kevin, and Alexander. Welcome. Today will be a short chat, probably shorter than last week. Last week I only meant to do half an hour or something because I had family in town. This week it's going to be a little bit on the short side because I have to go get Scraggles. Excuse me. Scraggles had to have her teeth cleaned today, so she has been at the vet all day long, and we dropped her off early this morning, and they have to sedate her and just do all the teeth cleaning. I get to get my teeth cleaned next week. Not psyched about that, but I have to be awake for it, so that sucks. But anyway, I gotta go get Scraggles around 4:30-ish, so that's gonna be our time limit. Also, I hurt my back on Monday at some point. I don't know, I was lifting timbers that I was putting together getting for a Scraggles need a brew today? No brew for Scraggles. I was lifting timbers that I got to make a raised flower bed out of, and I must have done something weird because a few hours later my lower back has been messed up since Monday night. So sitting in this chair is not crazy comfortable, honestly. I love this chair. This is where is it? Here we go. Say steel case gesture. It's a great chair. And very comfortable normally, but for whatever reason, when I hurt my back, it's not great for this. So I'm back here with a heating pad on the old back. So yeah, good times. I also tweaked my knee yesterday. Don't get old, y'all. It's not great. So I actually, since we've had my back needs a brew, yeah, maybe. But also I haven't been working out this week because I've been all crippled a little bit, and we had family in town, and so I just haven't really been in my office. It's the second time I've been in my office this week. So yeah, it's been a slow week here at the Madison household ish. So hey, Stephanie and Jane and Dafferman and Ink Guy and PB, what's up, PB, and Patrick, Evan, 48, Jim, any old sucks, dude, for sure. So yep. So anyway, that's what's been going on here. Went and got a pedicure yesterday with Audrey. That's the first time I've done that. Get a little feet pampering. Poor girl had to do my feet. They're not that bad. My feet are okay. But man, I was sitting in this awesome massage chair, and it's got the needy pulsy things in the back. I gotta get one of those because that felt great. And then I decided to go out and do some weeding yesterday because my garden beds out front are getting all overrun with nonsense. And apparently I ought not to have done that. So I woke up this morning and my back, yesterday my back was feeling awesome. This morning, crushed. So, that's it's part and parcel of the whole getting old thing. Hey Bill, what's up, man? So I figured I'd just come and chat for a bit. I've got the door closed because Audrey's doing some Les Mills out in the other room, making all kinds of noise and getting fit. It's a good idea to get fit. We have both lost some pounds and some centimeters in measurements over the last 2 or 3 weeks, which is, kind of nice. It's nice to see a little bit of result. Of course, I've been injured 2 or 3 times, so what are you going to do? Water, the brew of the earth. So how are y'all doing? Yeah, 4 p.m. already. Darn right. Massage chair setting for your pedicure, probably trying to imitate a shiatsu massage. Yep, I think so. Back to get stronger too. Well, I think part of the deal was the way I'm going to make this raised garden bed, which is the thing I haven't done before, is this method is I got 2x6s that are ground contact treated, so they're hella treated lumber, and it was wet because it rained. I just left it in my truck because I didn't feel like getting it out in the rain, and so I'm lifting these giant things out of my truck bed, which is, I don't know, yay tall to begin with, and then like swinging those around. And I think some of that action was not great for the old back. So, you know, you're gonna take your 3-year-old on buses for the first time. That sounds like an adventure. Last time I was on a bus was in Knoxville, Tennessee. There was a bus stop right by my apartment, and it was raining, and I didn't have a car pass, so I decided not to ride my bike. I was like, I'll just take the bus. That'll be easy. And at least you can drink plain water. Yes, I can. I mean, it came from the filter, but you know. And so I'm waiting for this bus, and there's this girl that's it's like in the bus stop with me, and she's wearing a very dirty and tattered McDonald's uniform shirt. I think she worked at McDonald's. She's ultra pregnant, and she's just like smoking filterless cigarettes like it's like that's her job. And she's telling me this story about how she's got to take the bus to go and like meet her grandfather at the courthouse because he's on trial for something, and she has to testify. I forget if it was for or against. And then she started telling some story about how she's like staying with a friend, and like there's a bunch of people like staying in this apartment that she's staying in, and they got robbed, and somebody like busted in the front door and like made everybody take their clothes off and then stole their clothes and left. And then she like what did she do? I think she offered me a cigarette, and then she whipped out a knife, which is not that weird. Like, I have a knife too, but I don't usually brandish it at people after they turn down a cigarette. Anyway, it was weird. We waited there for like half an hour. The bus never showed up, so I just went home and skipped class. And that was the last time I tried to ride a bus. So, you know, I don't really take buses anymore. I hope yours is less weird. Kevin had a doctor's appointment today, so decided to take the whole day off. Now you should get to enjoy the show at home instead of at work. Yeah, I'm sure your boss appreciates that too. Yep. Choosing a super limited pen carrier for one trip, one fountain pen, one rollerball, ballpoint, one pencil. What criteria would you consider? I would consider what I can have instead of a pencil, because who cares about that? Cedar is where it's at. I was going to get cedar, but man, cedar is very expensive. Like, I forget what it costs per board, but it was like twice what these treated ones cost. So I'm going to go for these ground contact treated and see how they work. And if they don't work out very well, I'll go for cedar. But yeah, cedar is the business if you're doing that. Maybe for my next one, I'll do that. What would I take? Fountain pen, ballpoint, and a pencil. Fountain pen. I don't know. What am I enjoying right now? Right now, I'd probably take this guy, which is probably not a big surprise. I do love this thing. It carries plenty of ink. And I've currently got Diamine's Communication Breakdown in here, and it is lovely. For a ballpoint, I mean, is it cheating to take a multi-pen? I love these things. If it is, then I'd probably take this guy. I really love this Mark 1. I'm also super enjoying this EDC this field pen. I think this is great. Machine Era field pen. I don't know. Ballpoints has lots of choices. But pencils, nah, not for me. Got your cool pin rests in the mail the other day. Very nice. Awesome, Bill. Glad you got those. Glad they arrived. I would work on like a hashtag or something. Multi-pin is a good call. I mean, it's kind of cheating, I feel like, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah. This thing wins at clicking. Which is why I give Audrey this one, because that's all it does. And she is a compulsive clicker. So, let's see. Right on one of the main lines to downtown hub. Worst case is we had to get a few stops down the road and walk home. That's not too bad. One of the more eccentric people in the bus line will tell you what day of the week your birthday was. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Multi-pins always make me think of school nurse from elementary. I get it. I've probably got one of those around here somewhere. Let me see. Might be something like, well, no, not that one. Probably close to this one, though, where it had these things on the top. I don't actually have one of those Bic ones that was ubiquitous. But yeah, man, I love a multi-pin. These are all multi-pins, in fact, going around the edges here. That's where this one belongs to. It belongs in this space. And then inside, I've got some... I actually do have a pencil in here. I actually like this pencil okay. This is the Pentel E-Sharp. It's a perfectly fine mechanical pencil, I guess. The one I really like is the, what do they call it? The Model 90 from Franklin Christoph. It's a lead holder. That's pretty darn cool. I don't like pencils, but that is great. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Pencils are awesome. It's just not for me, man. I think I even own a multi-pen. Got to do that. Yeah, I've heard the Lamy 2000 multi-pen is good. Also, I think uh, the shoot, what's the other one? Oh, the Pro Gear. I think the Pro Gear one's probably pretty good. Rotring has a really nice 600 multi-pen. You see those every once in a while. Let's see, HMJ. Hey, Mike, did you catch Figboot on the Pen Addict this week? I'd be curious to hear your routine as you prep for a video review. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I actually haven't heard that one yet. I generally, like, it's kind of weird, I guess, but I usually listen to the Pen Addict live, and so since it wasn't live, I kind of missed it. Also, I've had family in town, and I haven't been doing, like, the stuff I usually do. The reason I listen to it because family's in town is because I feel rude when I'm listening to a thing or have earbuds in when other people are around. I'm old, I guess, but I just don't really do that, and so I usually listen to podcasts when I'm driving. I haven't really done that much this week because my back hurt and I don't have any place to go, and or when I'm doing yard work and stuff and housework, and I just haven't done that either on account of my back. So I'll catch up on that one soonish. Yeah, solid question about my routine as I prep for a video review. I'll totally do that. Let's see. At least with a pencil you can kill vampires. Maybe. Yeah. Can you get a mechanical pen in the multi-pen, pencil in the multi-pen? Yeah, you totally can. There's lots of those. Use lead holders when you draw. I wouldn't trade them for the world, but that's when you draw. Yeah, I mean, they seem cool. I don't have any lead holders, but they seem like a great idea. And like all the ones I see are ones I like. So, like the Kaweco one looks cool. The Franklin Christoph one looks cool. You have a way to purchase the new Red Ink special Nathan created for the DC Pen Show. Wish you were closer to attend. No, I don't. You may be actually able to like get it from a vendor if there's some left over. I don't know where to tell you. I mean, it's way too early. That stuff doesn't come out for months. Or if you have a friend in the community or can make one by then, sometimes people will mule them. So they'll go and buy them and then you give them money and they ship it to you. It's a possibility, but other than that, I don't know. Don't know. 600 multi-pen somewhere at my parents' house. Yeah, I actually traded a friend of mine in college. He was my roommate. I traded him a Sensa pen of some kind for a 600 multi-pen, and I've lost the multi-pen. That's like one of the very few pens I've ever lost. It was sad. Usually follow way behind on podcasts and visiting family. Yeah, me too. Isn't graphite a mineral? Yeah, sure. Oh, you mean for the vampire thing? Yeah, that's, I mean, it's wood case. You do that. What's new special color? I don't know. Somebody said it was red. I haven't actually seen it. I don't think it's an amazing red. Where have you seen it? I haven't seen it yet. While somebody works on that answer. So here's what I do when I prep for a video review. One is I use the thing for a long time. I also tend to, I mean, this is a sheaf of reviews. I write the main review. So this is the one coming out very soon. I already finished editing the video. I just got to do a little bit of photo editing. This is Franklin Christoph's Graphite 4B, speaking of pencils. And so I write this thing, right, with at least one pen, sometimes two, sometimes more, depending on how much I enjoy it or how much I don't enjoy it. Sometimes if I hate an ink, I'm like, I don't need to put this in anything else. I hate this. And sometimes I'm like, I hate this. Let's try it in a different nib, see if I can actually like it. Because I want to, in my reviews, give like a positive, like I want to find the good in a thing. I'm not going to give positives where there aren't any, but if I can find a good thing about something, I much prefer that than be like, this is crap, don't get it. Sometimes things are crap, but also a lot of times they have like some redeeming qualities. So I try to do that. So I write my review. I gather up the pens I was using. Well, I guess I do that. I gather the pens, write the review, like the text bit. I try to do the chromatography well ahead of time. Sometimes I forget, like this last time I sort of forgot. And so there it is. I've got it clipped here, but I just did it later. So I do the chromatography. So gather pens, write review, do chromatography. Then I have to gather up my my appropriate of these things. So getting those together where I originally cataloged the color. I have to find my 20-pound copy paper test. These are just 20-pound copy paper tests for, I don't know, like probably years of inks, just years and years of them. So I find this one, set that aside. I grab my camera rig, which is actually up there on this thing right there, my camera and lighting rig. I hook up my camera, I turn on the lamps over here around it. Then I make sure I have my microphone connected to my laptop, which is usually sitting over here. I don't record audio on this computer, on my PC, because I do all my video editing on my Mac, so I just record it on the Mac too. So I get that set. I check sound. Usually that's pretty easy. I just don't change the settings on this guy. When I'm up close on it, like I do for a video, I'll throw my pop filter on there so I can get real close without popping my peas and all that sort of thing. And then I white balance the camera, make sure that's all looking good, get the right zoom area, and then do the review. That's kind of all that's more or less, that's all there is to it. I mean, it's a lot of things, but yeah, that's kind of how I prep for it. Right. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that answers the question. I think that's most of what I do. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that goes into that, like the review thing. Like I got to give some consideration to, to the thing I'm reviewing. I usually want to go and I'll do some searches online. I'll usually have those up on a screen while I'm doing my review. So I have like price ranges and, where to find it kind of stuff. I might do some light background on it if it's a thing that has like some significance. So pop screen also makes you sound good. I mean, it makes me sound okay. This far away though, like this is probably 2 feet from my face right now, and the sound is okay, I think. Probably. I don't know. You let me know. But you don't really get any benefit from the pop filter if it's far away. So I just don't bother with that on here. But yep, that's how it goes. I mean, if you have questions about how that stuff goes, I'm perfectly willing to, Oh, I forgot a thing. I go through these. I have a couple of these, and I try to find inks that are pretty close. So this is the stack of those that I pulled for the Franklin Christoph 4B review. And I try to get some that are very close, like as close as I can get in there. And I get some that are fairly typical and other people might have, but that aren't close at all. So like these aren't very close at all, but it is different sort of different variations of that color palette. That's what I try to do. So you hear me ELF? Oh, sorry, this is a person. Yeah. Yeah, so I got to pull those. That's another step in the process. And then after that, I don't know, maybe y'all don't care. Do you care about what I do after? I don't know if you do. If you do, let me know. Let's see. The name, as far as I know, has not been revealed. I was on the Noodlers Facebook page. I haven't been on Facebook in a while. I probably ought to do that. Expected pink given the cherry blossoms. Yeah, me too. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Now you want a bottle of it. Make sure you wonder if Charlie's going to release it in the wild. Who knows, man? Yep, cherry blossoms. Oh, really? Huh. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Facebook. Look at that. They do have a thing. Let's see. It looks like I actually liked and am following this page. I just don't go to Facebook all that often. All right, here we go. Let me throw this up here. Bam, there it is. I don't actually see a name on here. I can't make it out back this way. See if there are any other pictures. There's that one. So there's just the one picture. That's all I see so far. Did y'all see more? So I don't. It's just the one. Anyway, it looks like that. Yeah, I don't even see a swab. I'm not surprised by that. I would have been surprised if there was a swab, but it's probably this color. Video should show up at some point. Yeah, you'd think. Who knows? Something about friendship at the bottom. Yeah, it says something like a friendship that was something and is now something, something, something. It goes around the corner and I can't read it when it gets down here. Too much nonsense around it. Search bullet journal low cost? Does that get you the GC Pin Show thing? No, that's something else. So, probably Japan related. I would think so. I think maybe people are assuming it's a red. It looks like it's going to be a pinky red, but what website is that? Oh, that was Facebook. That's what Facebook looks like. Who knew? Haven't been there in a little bit. So, if it was cherry blossom ink, you would assume pink. Yeah, me too. Never heard of it. Well, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, they're assuming too. Yep. It gifted a huge number of the trees in the early 1900s. Yeah, from Japan is what I hear. Yep. Like what, 1910 or something like that? Both pens and inks really do your peer comparisons. Part of your vids really stands out to me. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope those are helpful. When I first started out, I would write like a little square at the bottom. So if you look at my older reviews, I have this little like area on the bottom of the page, like lower left hand side, where I just like put a bunch of things I had currently inked. Like I'd usually throw in, I don't know, a black and a something else that was close. Hello? Are you letting that cat in?
She wanted in.
Well, sometimes people want things.
Yep.
1912? Yeah, that makes sense. I believe that. So yeah, I try to do that. So I used to do like just random stuff. Be like, why the heck are you showing random things? Not helpful. I kind of thought they'd be helpful for like screen calibration or something because yeah, that was a brief Audrey. She's in workout apparel. She's not coming in. I think I'd be surprised if her workout was over actually. But anyway. So, yay, you're Audrey. Yep, there was one. Briefly. I will tell her y'all said hi. So, anyway, so yeah, now I try to pull things that are pretty close and, pretty close or just other parts of the space. That is my method currently. Yes? Would you like to get on the desk? I don't know. We'll give it a shot. My back hurts. I don't really want to pick you up. Come on. Angry kitty. There. There you go. Now you're on the desk. Are you happier? Well, anyway, there is a tail here. That's how you know there's a cat. I promise it's connected to the rest of an animal. That's some loud meowing. I know, right? I know. Maybe we'll get some loud purring here, too. You never know. You never know with this one. She's a weirdo. She is a weirdo. So, Liz Mills US. I will follow that on Twitters. All right. Whew. So, anyway. Oh, did your back seize up again? Not exactly. I think I was just moving too many heavy things with too much twisting. Is basically how it went. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It just feels like... You ever have that feeling where you feel like you need to pop like the bottom of your back, like the bottom this much of your back, your spine just feels like it needs to have a good crack? I don't think that's really what's going on. I think it's a muscle strain, but that's what it feels like. It feels like if I could just pop it would feel amazing, but not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Put this down a little bit. There we go. Totally fine. Get your butthole off my my microphone. Nobody wants that. So, yeah, no, my back's a little bit messed up, Jesse, but not too bad. There we go. There's a Clipsy face. Welcome to the podcast. Or I guess it's not a podcast. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. So, I've got about, 5, maybe 10 more minutes, and then I got to go pick up Scraggles. For those of you who weren't here at the very beginning, Scraggly Dog is at the vet because she had to get very crispy. What's crispy? She's the vet because she had to get her teeth cleaned. So they have had her all day, and we would like to go and pick her up so she doesn't have to hang out all by herself at a vet. We assume they're probably hanging out with her because everybody at the vet loves Scraggles. She is a real people person. So, focused? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Good. Glad it looks good, man. Glad it looks good. If my sister is out there, my mom and my sister might be lurking in the background. Everybody say hi to Julie, my sister, and also happy birthday because it's her birthday. Well, it was like a few days ago. And I just heard from her today. She actually got her birthday present, so that's very nice. I'm glad that the USPS got stuff there. Yep. Let's see. kind of animal is Scraggles? Scraggles is a little terrier type dog. That is what she is. If I need to sniff the sepia ink. Oh yeah. I wonder where I put that. I don't think that's going to be today because I don't actually know where it is offhand. It's in a sample vial, and so I've got 6 sample vial holders here. Yeah, I'll sniff it, but I don't have it right with me. Glad you didn't wait to tune in. It was mid-baking once again. Oh, yeah. You love dogs? That's good. She loves everybody. She is a nice dog. But she had dirty, dirty teeths, and so she had to go and get her teeth cleaned. So she's going to have clean teeth, and I'm going to have an empty wallet, because getting your dog's teeth cleaned is expensive. Let's see if it's over here. It might actually be in my, like... No, it's not that. And now she's like, oh, you should sniff it. Now I kind of want to. The reason we're talking about this sepia ink... Oh, I guess I should tell you what that is. So Anna Reinert there, of Well Appointed Desk, this one right here, just put up a little article on sepia inks, which are like this kind of weird like brown tan color space. And they were traditionally made from, yep, as Jim says, actual cuttlefish from like their ink or whatever. And so it's kind of rare, but there is one called Hakase. Hakase, I think is how you say it. Maybe I'm butchering that. But it's actually still like traditionally made cuttlefish ink. Let me see if I can find it. And I have a friend who gave me a sample of it. Because, I don't know, it's really cool. He knows I'm an ink guy. You want to come over? Hakase. Hakase. Cool. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you. Yeah, here it is. Oh, light for drawing flow, dark for wetting flow. I want that. So this is what it looks like in the bottle. Have you ever seen cuttlefish irises? Yeah, of course. They're kind of like goats, right? A little bit like goat irises. Anyway, it comes in this very nice little bottle. And then that's what it looks like. So, it's pretty cool. It's also fairly expensive. 6,000 yen. I wonder if that is in dollars. That's $55 a bottle. But, you know, it's from cuttlefish, man. From the ink excreted by the cuttlefish, a defense mechanism. Also edible, and somebody uses the color and flavor, pasta. It does not taste great, I don't think, but that's me. Weirder than goat irises? I mean, cuttlefish are awesome critters. If you're not sure what a cuttlefish looks like, it looks like one of these. I don't know. They're pretty much the same in terms of weirdness as a goat iris, I think. There we go. There is a cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are actually kind of awesome in a lot of ways, but one way in which they're incredibly awesome is the way that their chromatophores will let them change color and pattern. And they definitely are communicating with cuttlefish patterns, which is pretty amazing. And I think they can actually do it while blind, which is absurd. Like, what? But it turns out they can do it while blind, which is dope. I've been listening to a podcast recently called Ologies. Let me give them a plug. So Ologies is hosted by a person named Allie Ward. Here is the page. And what she does is she goes around and interviews ologists, people who are ologists. And just anybody who's an ologist of some kind. And so we've got all kinds of crazy stuff here, including one on ologists who are... also, I don't know what Allie Ward looks like. Maybe she's this person, because I just listened to this one actually very recently. Somebody who is a cuttlefishologist. Where is it? Nomology. Anyway, it's in here somewhere. So definitely worth checking out. If you don't know that podcast, get it, because it's great. Do they interview Hanlon? I don't know. Hey, Braden, welcome. Melon and ink shouldn't smell. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it did, but who knows? Some people say it smells like fish, so Want some Cuttlefish Ink? Talk to shoot, what's that guy's name? Dave. Dave Rezatarski has some. Talk to him, Jesse. Squid ink pasta. Man, squid ink pasta. I have some actually in my pantry, but my friend Matt Armstrong, who you may know as the Pen Habit, had some, and he was like, this is the worst tasting thing I've ever had. And so I have been reticent to try it. I want to. When you pronounce say is more clipped or cut short. Cool. You love squid ink pasta, Stephanie? Well, all right. Stuff is a pita to extract. That's why it's expensive. I believe it. Also, surprise cephalopod talk is always welcome. I love cephalopods. I think they're awesome. I love all this ology stuff, man. If I wasn't a philosopher, I probably would have been a scientist at some point. Just told cuttlefish are like the lambs of the sea, and they play with divers. Totally enjoyed having enjoyed eating some. I mean, they're intelligent, but they're weirdos. Weirdos of the sea. Cool. Saw them all snorkeling in Hawaii. I believe it. A friend of yours was on ologies? That's awesome. Who was it? I want to hear about it. Also, I want to hear that one. Thanks for the podcast recommendation. Wonderful. Yeah, it's a great podcast. Now, be warned, there is some swearing. They are adults and they use adult language, so swearing happens sometimes. But if you're cool with that, it's great. Oh, Sarah McAttack. Yeah, that's the person. Yep. I don't know if I follow her actually on Instagram. I definitely follow her on Twitter. I've gotten all kinds of awesome Twitter following, or awesome people to follow on Twitter because of ologies. So I'm psyched about that because I don't really do Twitter much, but if I can fill my Twitter with like scientists and stuff, that would be amazing. So yeah, check that out. Yeah, Sarah McAttack is great. No squid ink as the pasta sauce. Just yeah. It's on the noodles. That's right. So the noodles are black. It's weird. You're from Chicago. Swearing is okay. That's good. See you later, Jim. Enforce you out. Oh, ha, yeah. Oh, just videos of chromatophores flexing. Hold on. I will find her right quick because it would be worth it to show some of that. That's on Twitter. I want her on Instagram. There it is. Yeah, she sounds great. I really enjoyed her on that podcast. So this is the thing here. First thing I caught really 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Sorry, I gotta get out of here, Diana. Thanks for dropping in. Y'all go check out Diana's podcast, by the way, the Nibs section. Let's see. I want to see chromatophores flexing. These all seem to be stills. Wait, what's this? Yeah. No, that's not chromatophores flexing. Thought it was gonna be. Is this them? No, more squid skin. Anyway, follow her on Instagram. Sarah McAttack. Sarah McNulty is great. There you go. Go get your dog. I will. Let's see. First figure Twitter feed with political pundits. Blah. Cole Imperial. She's a thanatologist? Oh, she studies death. Dope. I have a friend who actually teaches a philosophy of death and dying class. So that'd be kind of fun. And a fun science Twitter to follow MBL, Hui, and Scripps. Oh, heck. Anyway. All right, folks. I got to bounce. It is 4:34, and I got to go pick up my dog. So give a shout out to... wait. Might have been in your stories. Oh, that is the one I showed. No. Oh, it might have been in the stories. That's too bad. Can we isolate that noise you just made? Somebody can. I don't think I can. Yeah, well, I'm going to check out that thanatology one. Thank you very much, Anna. I will listen to it with joy. I am going to go and pick up a scraggly dog. Thanks very much for... clips you back there. Thanks very much for joining me. Sorry this has got to be short. Next week, hopefully, it'll be longer. Assuming some other thing doesn't come up. But thanks for the well wishes. I'm on the mend, man. Yesterday was great. Today, but I'll be fine. Just a little back pain. It's no big deal. It's just like I want to do stuff. So I will see y'all later, and we will go back to sleep. Nah. Oh well, you can go back to sleep, Diana. Definitely do. And y'all follow Diana. Listen to the Nib section if you want to hear Australians talking about pens. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.